Alright, hello, hi. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit tired and sleepy. I have about 1.5 hours. I have until about 2 p.m. and then I need to be off. Um, but I was gonna spend that time trying another perfect run, and I figured I might as well throw up the stream. So, like I kind of mentioned last stream, I've been doing Judgment Man, and the stage hasn't even been no damaged by anyone yet, although that part shouldn't be that difficult in theory. But perfect running is another thing entirely because of all the Blade Man seesaws and because you have this Commando Man reskin. Yeah, let's try and practice a little and let's try and see what we can do. It's mostly going to be a game of patience, I think, the stage. Because it doesn't actually have very many enemies, so they're not very threatening. But, the Blade Man seesaws are very finicky. Not very good. I can't quite tell when he's doing a very high jump and when he's doing a normally high jump, because one of them is the triple spread attack and one of them is the Commando Man slam. But they're not that distinct. There's also when I get cornered, it becomes really hard to avoid whatever attack he does. Gonna have to hope he jumps and doesn't do the forward bullet. I don't know how to see coming when he does the forward bullet. I just have to be a little away, but it's a problem because I don't want to be all the way against the wall, because when it comes, you know, it'll create explosions on the wall. But also, like, you know, when I'm cornered, I don't have much leeway in terms of being away from him and also being away from the wall. Could definitely need better health, or, you know, could have needed better health. It's not like anything can be done about it now. It's gonna be one hell of a thing. Like, there I really wanted him to jump. I don't know if there's any pattern as to, if he can do the same attack infinite times in a row. I think he can, which is also not great. And I think he can just corner you and just keep shooting the bullet if he wants to. I guess you should, like, always be anticipating a bullet and react accordingly if it's not one, because you generally have time, but it's not that easy. Because if you want to slide under him, you need to be going pretty early. This is gonna be a thing and a half. I think there's something to do with the delays that you can use as a tell. I feel like he delays for a long time. The first time in a sequence that he does the bullet, then afterwards he can do more pretty quickly. If he delays, he's probably gonna jump. I'm going out on a limb right now, but... That was a bullet, like that was pretty clear. Or it felt pretty clear. Yeah, that was a bullet. You can make something out of this, probably. Sometimes I can still get by with late sliding because of Shadow Slide, because it'll catch it when I initiate the slide while he lands on me. But it's not something I should rely on. This is gonna be a tough one. Imagine having to do this at the end of like a 5-minute stage. It's not actually that long because the stage is pretty short, but the Blade Man seesaws make it a lot longer and more finicky when not using weapons. I think you need to let him come really close to you. This spread shot is gonna be the end of me. You can pause buffer a lot, I guess, for safety, but that feels cheap. I think you need to let him get close at the risk of maybe having a tough time with some of the bullets. And then slide under him. I always have the wrong instinct when he's somewhat close and he does the spread shot, because I want to jump above the second bullet, but I should go below first and second bullet. Is his pattern? No, surely his pattern isn't set. But that is almost definitely not the case. But that looks similar somehow. Unless he's like, he's what's the word I'm looking for? Like, do the same thing every time when he'll do the same thing every time. No. Yeah, I think he can just do the same attack infinite times in a row. If he wants to. I think I just have to hope that when this situation comes around, he doesn't do the bullet, because there's a way that I'm dodging it, yes, but like there's that tiny space that I have to jump in, and if he does the jump, then well, I'm screwed. I can use the slightly longer wind-up time as a tell, but like man, that's like I don't know if it's humanly realistic. To perfectly adapt to that situation. I would prefer if it just didn't come up. Still a lagging on. At least now I'm certain that this pattern isn't set in stone. Right? Yeah. I literally just have to pray for the 2 and 3 if it's really close. To not do the bullet. I think. I'm sure there's something else you could do, but man. Like, the space to dodge is so narrow, but like, I don't think I can afford to cross any earlier because it won't benefit me for long. It'll just be the same situation on the other side. I need to get him closer, but he can't do the bullet. Because that, I can't dodge. Oh. That's spot, huh? I definitely see why no one's even no damage to this yet. I think the fight has to look something like that. Except, you know, I took a hit, but like, it was just like a graze or something. Ideally, you know, he actually does the bullet attack once or twice when he's far away, when I have time to react, and then I can just get some extra damage in. But like, I think the fight just needs to be a combination of his shockwaves and the spread shot. And then, you know, when he's close, he jumps and I cross, and, you know, Beebler! Thank you for the 10-month resub! You're almost at a year, too. Phoenix wrong. Yep, that's Judgment Man. He's a fraud. Do we even know if he has a real badge? One of the tokens has, Fake Man with a cardboard badge that he confiscated. It's pretty good. I was doing Token Taker earlier. Thank you very much. And enjoy the emotes. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's my first perfect run. It has to look something like that. I'm getting the hang of it now. The problem is that it relies on luck once or twice for him to just jump over me when he's really close. If he does the bullet attack at that proximity, I'm screwed. There's some bosses that are more, I dare say, more competently designed, that if they realize that, you know, you're stuck up against the wall, in your corner, that they won't do certain attacks like that. This is not one of them. Like, I know Boki's programmed like that to realize situations like that. I mean, this is gonna be a fight kind of like Static Man. It's always gonna be technically possible, but like you would need superhuman reactions for some patterns because they're like just really bad constellations. And so you're gonna need to hope for luck a bit. I should train myself to just go under the spread shot every time, honestly. It's pretty tight when he's that close to actually dodge it. You don't have a lot of room. It's gonna be great when the nerfs start kicking in after I've perfect ran the stage for 3 or 4 minutes. And then I need to hope on luck. That was my own fault. Oh boy. Bit of an undertaking here. But I like this stage a lot, and I want to give this a good shot. Well, okay, he would have shot me anyway. Okay, there's a second perfect run. I'll go for one more. I don't know why I wasn't ready to cross over, because that's what I do in that situation. It was close enough. His different jumps do take him different distances. So his positions will be slightly different depending on what sequence of attacks he does. I don't know. Oh, this is going to be... Maybe like if I play the stage, if I figure out safe enough ways to play the stage, I'll get here pretty consistently. That's the goal. I just low jump because not even fat finger. I don't know. Nerfs. Yep. I saw it coming when he took that long to wind up, but I need him to jump. There's not much I can do if he just winds up that long. I see it coming just fast enough to be unable to react, or just slow enough rather. The problem is not only will you need to react to, you need to react to it correctly and be in the perfect position between the wall and him. Which is also slightly different, yeah. Based on what jumps he's done so far, what sequence of actions. The available space is going to be slightly different. Whoa! Okay. I mean, sure, I can try that, if all hope seems lost. I guess I have just enough iframes to slide through the bullet at him. But it's pretty tight. I would prefer to just get lucky. Obviously I would. Pause icon on mobile perfectly lands with a skill stick. That's really funny. I really use Twitch mobile these days. Well, not really, but it's not what I prefer to use. Because it's gotten really clunky. The following tab is really bad now because it's, well, there's not really a dedicated, like, you know, just browse through the channels you follow. It's only like a sidebar, and it's like normal following has become mixed with the discovery tab, which recommends me channels that I do not care about. Jesus. I mean, it's not that bad, really. Like, I should be able to avoid the bullet attack at a distance. I wanted to get the chart shot in. I am guilty. Guilty of greed. The highest sin. I could have. But he was still like he was in a position that was like still kind of far away, but also pretty close. You know what I mean? It's a bit of an awkward position. Okay, that's free. Jesus Christ, my success rate is not very high, but good God, it's all luck. Well, it's not all luck, but man, oh God, I'm a little scared. Let's go and try the stage for now. I can technically always come back to the boss gallery if I want to. I hope that I just fluke it within a couple attempts, honestly. It was kind of like this on Checkmate. Actually, it's almost the exact same situation. It's a long, hard stage. Where you normally don't really interact with the gimmicks. Just brute force your way through. But now you have to. And the boss is very difficult, has very fast attacks. You get there after like 4 minutes, and then in the boss gallery, in practice, I had horrible success rates. And I would get hit, like... I would get the perfect fight, like, once... I think that was once every 5 or something. But yeah... This one's gonna be... I think in this case, the stage is gonna be a lot easier if, you know, not faster, because it's a long stage if you have to take the seesaws. But the boss is gonna be, like... Rookman isn't as RNG heavy. Rookman follows a fairly set pattern, or, like, everything can be reacted to well. There's a little RNG, but not much. You can definitely get the hang of Rookman better. There's nothing that can truly screw you over. This room can just be done, if you're fast. Well, no, it can't. Wait, was that a fluke the other time that I did it? Can you do, Okay, hold on. First of all, first question, does this guy hit me here? No. Second question, yes, this reaches. So in theory, I should be able to just jump up there and then, take out the dude, and then jump to the ladder. Or I could immediately jump to the ladder, but that seems unnecessarily risky when I could take out the dude first. I want to make this as safe as possible, because the main obstacle here is going to be Judgment Man. Not to be confused with Judgment Man BN6. The Mets here are in perfectly awful positions, of course. Actually, you can trigger them from down here. Or at least you can do that one like that, and that's probably the very safest way of going about it. In that case, you might be able to, yeah. You might be able to make this Met here fall off by walking right. Oh, you know, he doesn't fall off. He's a red Koopa. But the bottom one falls off. I wonder if the creator forgot to put a generic stopper there. You little... That was pretty sly, because his bullets are just high enough to reach. Be very finicky to avoid. Just to respawn that guy somehow. This section isn't that much of a problem if you take it slowly. Yeah, I think this stage is not going to be that bad. There's some RNG to the police dudes when they decide to shoot. But, I think I should be able to figure out a consistent way for everything. And then it's just Judgment Man, which, yeah, it takes a while to get here. Ooh! Okay, that was a perfect fight, though. That was number 4. That actually is really good. That gives me hope. Okay, from here I have about an hour to do stuff. About an hour worth of attempts. Hopefully we can just get in within that time. There's still some screens that I kind of need to figure out, but... we'll see what some good strats are. But where's the dude? Bro was off duty. I shouldn't be resetting right now. I need to figure out some stuff still. Okay. Strange. Flurry Buster's definitely the safest way to take care of mitts. Alright, this room. I'm thankful this guy barely doesn't reach you. Okay, this screen. Oh wait, to do this safely, do this. And then you. Okay. Be nice if this guy just walked off the ledge. Or if I could just jump to the goal from here. But I don't have enough height even on the higher platform. Need to carefully take them out. Like, that's what I'm talking about with those dudes. That one just started firing instantly and he fired 3 salvos back to back. Like, remember the last attempt? He did, like, nothing. Hopefully he's just high enough for pellets to reach. Oh no! How do I hold on? How do I do this screen? Need some luck with this dude. That he doesn't go too crazy. Then probably wait here while the screw bomber is firing. Advance when it's not and shoot it when I can. It'd be frustrating to lose runs here. There's a good amount of time before the Blade Man Seesaws actually decide to go back. Which is nice. Something like this, probably. That one's like the most dangerous. I mean, that's the most dangerous part in the entire room. Because all the other screw bombers, you're like already high enough to kill them before they do anything. Okay, so realistically, we only took like 2 hits throughout the whole stage there. That should not have worked. Don't do that at home, kids. Okay, wow. Number 5. That was a never perfect judgment, man. That's really good. He's being nice to me. Okay, we can definitely do this. Some of the obstacles are very finicky to get around, and some rely on luck ever so slightly, but... this is pretty doable. It's just the Blade Band seesaws make everything finicky, especially because where exactly they're gonna be is not going to be perfectly consistent. What height, what distance. Is this the only room in the city with beaks? Come to think of it. There's a couple enemies that are only used like once per stage. There's Screw Bombers only in the final section. There's beaks only here, I think. What is your problem, dude? What the hell? There seems to be like a certain sweet spot for them to go haywire. If you hit that, it's not looking good. That's fine, that's fine. So long as I don't get hit, everything's fine. Good God, this Met. How do I do this consistently? This one's funny because it can just bug off. I wish the other one's good. The problem is that it's like high like that, and it's hard to just hit it as it opens before it shoots. You can't spam fire it that well. Probably ideal to get after it's shot when it's like walking, but it's hard to do that. Because you'll be dodging. It's just gonna take a couple attempts every time, maybe. Depending on how lucky I am. Do it here. Okay. Okay. I'm getting nervous now. Too late, I'm already nervous. No! You... Why? What? Why is he respawning? Well, I have to go back and forth on the... I have to go back and forth on the, seesaw. It must be, like, just the perfect range. I've always been able to narrowly dodge him. But... whatever. I'm just gonna, Like, I just want to try this real quick. Is there something I can do to prevent him respawning? No, I think even if I do the tiniest movement... I saw him! Good god, yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's a way that I can prevent him from respawning. I think I just have to be a little kind of quick on going left to right at the crucial time. Oh man, that is very unfortunate. That's pretty bad. There was more ways you could just platform around the enemies like that. That's fun. I always forget this screen is next. Good god. I forgot to kill the dude. Don't forget to kill the dude. Blade Man seesaws. It's the highest rated entry that uses Blade Man seesaws. They're so hard to use well. I know Big Benkei uses them. Which is, well, it's rated slightly higher. Like 7 places? It's 60, right? What other levels use Blade Man seesaws? I feel like there can't be a lot. Oh, Western Railway uses them. Uses them better, but it's still like one of the worst parts of the stage, I would argue. Although the train med puzzle is pretty good. One of the other ones for one of the later tokens, it might be the second. It's not that great. Not some good stuff though. Can you imagine if the gavel dude was just barely in reach? still there, I don't like that. Okay. Now we're gonna find Gavel Skippy and MaGMML3 edition. Just find a way to get to the end of Judgment Man. Almost in a minute. The normal record is now just a couple seconds away from sub 1. It's cool. Some really wacky strats. Why did I do that? I could have just stood there on the right. Man, the nurse. You hate them. No, this is a huge exercise in patience and calmness, keeping it together. My favorite WarioWare game, keeping it together. Sure, if you wanted to get through the stage faster at certain spots, it would be optimal to use shadow sliding, but boy, do I not want to add that to the stage. Adding forced shadow slides to perfect runs for a good time is not a great time. The Forgotten Factory perfect record is pretty awful to get now. Because there's like, if you're gonna want to go really fast, there's like 6 or 7 shadow slides that you have to do to get through certain obstacles. Shadow slide was, well, no, I can't say shadow slide was a mistake, but man, its usage in perfect runs, if you want to go for speed, is nasty sometimes. It's a couple of frame window. Shadow slide is super cool and very rewarding. You could argue it was a mistake to let it leave it allowed for perfect runs, but I also don't actually think that was a mistake. It's just, you know, an unfortunate byproduct of the grind set. Good god. That screw bumper is so high. No, what do you mean? Huh? Come on. I've died like every possible way in that screen now. That's not even... Come on. That's seriously not a thing that can even hurt you. Like, that's just not a mistake that can happen. How is just using the platform once more... like that... It's like everything has gotta be perfectly consistent with the Blade Man seesaws, else you're not making it. Last room is very finicky until the very, very end. That gavel mitt or picket man. The way he respawns is just mean. And he snipes you later. I wonder how many level creators actually have tried to perfect run their own stage and playtesting. I know I have. Like, making sure everything's possible whilst there only no damage is one thing. Actually, like, doing it and chaining a full perfect run together is a whole nother thing, I would argue. And I would argue that you should try and do the latter, because you really might notice some things that you want to tweak, like here. Level design 101. Please make sure that your level is free of frustrating cheap shots. I very, very much appreciate this stage, but it could use 1 or 2 tweaks. More than 1 or 2 maybe. That's probably why it's in tier 10 and not, you know, 15. The other part of the reason probably is being Blade Man seesaws existing. Okay, the guy didn't do anything this time. That's strange. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, come on. Alright, first perfect run to the boss door. The positioning! Oh, it was so far away and so close at the same time. It was so awkward. I didn't know if I should wait for another move. In hindsight, it was probably the correct decision. Or if I should try and get under it. It's the problem with those fights where you're like, it's in like the wrong positions and like where you can't clearly decide, you know, is he far away that I want him, far enough away that I want him to come closer, or is he close enough that I want to slide under him? When you can't clearly decide that, it becomes very, 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 very difficult, very quickly, very out of hand. Unfortunate, but we've made it there, we can make it there again. It's impressive how much longer the stage is if you're not using weapons. Well, if you're not using weapons and also, you know, trying not to take damage. It becomes a minefield, and traversal becomes so slow because of the Blade Man seasons. Like, the normal record is a 107 now. If I get a perfect run through, it's probably gonna be like 4.5 minutes. Assuming everything goes well. Thankfully, you know, if there's one thing that's nice about Blade Man Seesaws, is that there's quite a decent amount of time that you can just let them sit idle before they actually go back. And that lets you strategize and take care of some enemies a bit. Like, it makes that Screw Bomber strat possible and makes some things nicer on the Mets in that previous screen. Perfect runs are always very upsetting to lose, but also very satisfying to get right. Oh, this is not good. I've gotten that thing too high. Well, okay, I guess we're riding it back. I don't want to chance anything. That's fine. Does the dude respawn? Probably. No, the dude's gone. Huh. Okay, I mean, sure, I'll take it. Yep, there he is. There's the gavel dude. I hate him. Why does he do that? That's so cheap. But I think I'm fairly prepared for anything the stage throws at me now. This is already, you know, we're here again. Take two. I swear I dodged it! It was so good! It was going so well. I could swear that didn't touch me. It's okay. We're very close. It's actually going very well with that fight. More so than I had anticipated. Perfect runs are a very delicate beast. Everything you know and love could be taken away the next second. Like, maybe that's a little dramatic, but... Oh, man. I think at this point, it really is just a matter of being patient and... Not doing that. Being patient and doing the stage. And just bashing my head against Judgment Man until I get a winning run. It's a little agonizing, but... certainly doable. Oh, come on, what? How did I even... What is it with that room? It's not hard. No! I said don't do that! And the jump, I don't think it's that precise. Shouldn't be. In the end, time taken doesn't matter. It's all about actually doing the run. But, you know, things like that make it unnecessarily risky. Seriously? Bro, you're kidding. That's frustrating. What? That's really off-putting. You have to pay so much mind to everything that goes on here. You have to be everywhere at once with your thoughts. Doesn't help that, unfortunately, a lot of parts of the stage aren't very exciting. Especially the more attempt you take, it starts to feel worse to get through every attempt. You start to lose patience, and then you'll start to lose morons for the lack of patience. Perfect runs are an exercise in self-control, in a way. I wonder if there's ever gonna be anyone who seriously grinds these for time. Kind of the way that Neath is, the second one to do the jump saver challenge. And he's, going crazy for time. Or if, I wonder if there's ever gonna be any level where I'll forever be the only perfect runner on the leaderboard. I doubt it. I severely doubt it. But at least there's a couple levels where I'm almost certain I will never have more than a page of runners, which is 8. Or we'll only have like 1 or 2 total in general. Yep, there he goes. I guess that's the only enemy in the stage that respawns like that. There's worse candidates. I was wondering where the dude was. Alright, take 3. No! I didn't get hit by that! I didn't! Oh, I swear. What? No! I very much saw it coming and evaded the attack. It just, like... I was actually looking back on the crosshair aware, one hit that I took on the perfect run on Sniper Man. And it just, like, I didn't get hit. Literally, the video shows it, but the hitboxes of the explosions are way bigger in editor than they, look visually. If they were exact, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been hit there. So sometimes that'll happen. I wonder if the same applies to the shockwaves here. I think they're fairly exact, but I can't say for certain, of course. I always should do this. I forget about it like half the time upon entering the room. It's so annoying. You play for minutes and then you just get hit by a random gavel thrown by a dude at one screen in the distance. Like, you can't even... it feels like he should not be spawned. It feels like he's like 1.5 screens away. You cannot see him. The gavel just comes. It's your last judgment. He will get you for your sins. Pretty sure there's a thing inside an ender that just makes it so, the killed enemy never respawns. Which would be perfect on that guy. Save me some nerve. The problem with a stage that's like so low on actually like threatening stuff and like major difficulty obstacles is like it, you know, starts feeling bad when you get hit by any of them. Because everything in the stage is conceptually really simple to avoid. Chaining it all together is the problem. There's many shielded enemies, and you have to do it on the Blade Man seesaws, but then, like... so much of a setback every time. Like, there's so much downtime between things. So many things, so many minor things that can just barely graze you every attempt. I feel bad. That was close. What? I didn't even move! Huh? I hadn't moved a single bit on that platform. Just dropped me. Sometimes it feels like you have more difficult constellations than other times. Sometimes I feel like I get past that mid with no trouble at all. What? Oh. I seriously can't believe that. Wait, is it SF plugging? I feel like I'm hearing a bit of crackling. That's such an awful death to be taking. What hit me? The problem is also, like, I'm dying a new death every time. It's not even, like, anything that I can consistently pinpoint as difficult or needing adjustments. It's literally every attempt is something new, yeah. It's so weird. gonna be this time, I wonder. The worst screen is definitely this one. As cheap as the final screen is, this one... I feel like this one gets me most of the time. Okay. Sketchy. Everyone's kind of just here. I guess the main part is like the token. But even then, there's not much to it. It's always so tight to avoid those 2 bullets. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Really frustrating to have your run end up by that. I'll say. Calculation! Why do I get it sometimes? And why is it... I don't know what to do. That's what needs rethinking, I think. Because that's been pretty common now, and it's really... Like, it's possible to do that, but it's really hard. Like, that way of doing it is just not good. Ideally, this should be such that I make it to the boss every time, but it hasn't really been that way. Nothing in the first half is really killing me anymore, so that's good. But, well, means that each attempt is pretty long. Still confident we've got this, but there's so many minor things to stub your toe on in this level. There we go. Yeah, that just needs some more patience, I guess. Just hang out there and get him before you advance. It's okay if the platform drives back a little. Just get back up and back into position. I wonder if this is how real-life courthouses look like. They also have seesaws that you need to get around to get to the upper floors. That would be wacky. I mean, that's why people don't like going to jury duty. You and I. You won. I panicked completely. Oh, goodness. I don't know, there's like nothing consistent about him throwing the gavel, I feel. Sometimes it's a non-issue, sometimes, like, what are you gonna do? He did the thing. He did the thing that I need luck to have him not do. There's nothing I can do about it. He did the bullet when he was close to the wall. But it's not a thing I can avoid. Like, I saw the bullet coming, and I jumped away from the wall, closer to him to avoid it, but it's such a narrow space. It's just... There's nothing. It's either, like, I try and avoid it, and then there's the risk of him doing another. And I'm really close to him, so, like, when he starts jumping, he could just get me on the way up. Or I die, or I try shadow sliding the bullet and getting on the other side, but he's going to quickly follow up, and it will be messy. Almost out of time, too. I want to keep going, because I feel like I'm really close now. Not I have decent strats for everything except the cheap gavel. But I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm at a point where I can very consistently walk through to the boss, at least. Is good. I don't want to lose that. Sometimes, like, they're the platformers just in a way different position, Jesus. Which also cost me to get messed up right there. Come on. You and me. How do I avoid this dude's gavel? No! I can't from my shield. Why does he keep firing? He's so far off screen! Ah. I don't understand, he's not even on screen! What the hell? And shouldn't you be, like, jumping in? Doing that whole animation? And he takes, like, when I get to any of these dudes in parts of the stage, they, like, jump in and take, like, 5 seconds to get ready to start firing, but that dude is just... I don't understand it. I genuinely, I don't know what is going on there. Why can he fire when he's that far off screen, and why is he ready instantly? That is genuinely such a frustrating point, because it's such a cheap shot at the very end of the stage. And it's like the only thing that's really killing me anymore. So agonizing. Everything else can be pretty, you know, simplified down with safe strats, but there's just like, what am I supposed to do? I tried seeing if I could dodge on the platform, but not really. They come fast and unpredictably, because I can't see them. It's just so very unfortunate. that the stage has a thing like that. And it's, like, you have to be going left and right on the seesaw. There's no way to really avoid his respawn range. If it was, it would be a lot easier. So frustrating. What do I do? Genuinely. I try and go back on the right quickly and I can't make it because the Blight Man seesaw still in the middle of moving. But if I wait any longer, I'll get hit because he froze the damn gavel up me. This dude. Tantalizing how close I am. It's like 3 minutes of perfect play and then you just here's a gavel from half a screen away. Have fun. You can't see the enemy. Just dodge it, lol. What am I cooking? This is not good. Okay. That was, unlike any way I've ever done it before. But we're very consistently getting here now, not getting hit by the other obstacles in the room, so that's very good. Like, all the consistent strats I've worked out here are working perfectly fine in practice. Just this dude, he's unpredictable, I can't see him coming. I can't! It's so bad! What is that? I'd have this stage now if it wasn't for that. I wonder if I should, like, let the platform go back a little, but I can't afford to do that. I'll get in his range again, and he's gonna start throwing gavels like crazy. But what am I supposed to do? Like, genuinely. I've tried so many things, and I just get through with a luck. If there's any way to see what was going on, you know, the screens over. It might not be as bad, because I might be able to figure out a way around it, but I can't see what's going on. When he respawns, when he respawns, when he gets ready, when he starts throwing, where he starts throwing, when he aims at me. I can't see anything. The gavel just eventually comes out at full speed. Sorry. No! No! You do this! This enemy, man. Hey, Past. Sorry, I'm a little frustrated with this stage because there's one part near the ending that keeps getting me, and it's, I would argue, very, very cheap. We'll be there in a bit. I'm trying to perfect run the stage, but it's not easy. Hope you're doing well though. I'm sorry, I'm very frustrated. I'm actually probably not as frustrated as I might be letting on. It's just like I'm voicing all of my frustrations. And all of my like thoughts, like how could I do better, how could I avoid it. And it might be more than it actually, because I'm still here, you know. I wouldn't be here trying it if I didn't, like if I actually minded doing it, if I didn't have fun. It's just such a frustrating element in the grand scheme of things. Right here, this dude right here. The problem is that he respawns, once I do some shenanigans with the Blade Man Seesaw here. And he throws a gavel at me like that from off screen, from God knows where, because it's not visible. And I don't know what to do about it consistently. It hits me so often. It just comes so fast out of nowhere. Okay, come on. Then I don't even know how to describe that. Yeah, period. Honest to God, I forgot about the spread shot attack because I haven't seen it in so long, all the attempts that I've done, because I feel like he's been doing the shockwave so much. Like, the shockwave and bullet is like all that I saw in the previous attempts. I honest to God, like, I didn't see him jump noticeably higher, because it's, you know, it feels almost the same, and I just couldn't react to the spread shot anymore. It's a bit of a hectic fight for sure. I want to just, like, try this until I get it, because I'm so close now, and it's really just... The stage really just consists of the gavel and Judgment Man. At this point. I feel like I'm, like, in the zone now. That was a thing and a half. Good god. Don't do that at home, kids. None of this. Don't put an arm. Don't put a solar-powered cannon on your arm and use it to shoot local robots in the courthouse. The only thing you can maybe do is carry a plushie around with you. However, if you have discovered floating plushie follow technology, I want some of it. Come on! That's... I'm like so in the zone for the gavel at that point. Or like, you know, the movements leading up to the police dude. Because he's kind of tight to jump over. And I just... It's a matter of like frames of pressing the jump button, a matter of pixels. The problem is that all the difficult stuff is like 3 minutes in. Well, I guess there's the med climb, but I've gotten past that pretty consistently now. Good god. The freaking Judgment Man Gavel Ticket Man is like the new #1 public enemy. Public enemy of the state. There, slowly and carefully, that's how you should do that. Alright, we're in the gavel zone again. You're not... It's literally not hard. Oh, I'm way too high. But that's not a problem. Like, it's literally... What the hell? How am I dying there? I'm not even like greedy or anything, it's just like, it's just a matter of a couple frames there. Though I mean I could use to be a little more patient on those jumps, but still. Like, it's such a small thing, but it's fair, honestly. If anyone ever comes along and also does this perfect run, I hope they figure out a consistent way to get past the Gavel of Death. Because by god, I don't want anyone else to do this. Or have this experience rather in total. everything else can be like analyzed down to a science, and you can figure out very consistent ways of doing everything. It's just that gavel is gonna be the death of me. Like, I know how I have to move the Blade Man Seesaw, and I know how I have to take care of these meds now. But I will never know how to deal with the gavel. Seriously? You know, is it nighttime? The windows are pitch black. I never really noticed that. It's supposed to be, is there supposed to, like, when you start, like, you see the bright sky, and the... What is the problem?! This is seriously upsetting me now, because I should not be dying there. Every time I'm not on pace, I get it first try. Like, every time I try after, I die. Right here there's like, you know, a bright cityscape and a bright sky. But outside the windows in the building, it's pitch black. Maybe the courthouse is like pressed up against another building or something. Or it just turns to night very, very quickly. I didn't think the stage was gonna be this much of a problem. I figured it was more so gonna be the boss. But somehow, the last screen is proving to be a big challenge. It's okay. Like, in the end, the pain will fade away and I'll have my completed perfect run and I'll be very proud of it. Like... The people who are only watching the YouTube uploads get to see none of this. They just get to see 4.5 minutes of Judgment Man stage, Buster only no damage. They never know of any of the hardships that we faced. Unless they read the video description. I don't know how many people actually do that. I'm always excited to read like Neve's video description. He makes the... very, very detailed, and it's always a very good read. I've started doing it too, kinda, which is sometimes a problem because I write so much, too much. I get completely caught up in when I have so many videos to upload, really, but it's a good thing all in all, I guess, for anyone who's interested. Like, I read them a lot, and I don't know how many people do in general. I feel like people on YouTube have never really been big at reading video descriptions. I'm seriously gonna... What is the problem? What is the problem? It's so easy. Okay, well, okay. This is not okay. What is going on? I can't do this anymore. Maybe I should stop. It's already a little past where I wanted to go anyway, and I'm like, I feel like I'm getting stuck in a rut here. Like, what? There should not be a problem there. I just despawned the screw bomber, I think. Like, what is that? Like, how that? I've died there like 5 times in a row now, and I don't understand what the problem is. I'm gonna call it. I'll do some other things, clear my head, and I'll come back to this maybe on my own, because I don't have a lot to say is the problem. It's just me trying this, and I am not sure that the commentary that I provide on it, like, well, if it doesn't take me 2 hours to do a perfect run, like, across the start, I'm sure it's insightful for, you know, the problems, the obstacles, the ways that I can get around them, but eventually, like, I just get frustrated and repeat myself a lot, and I don't know. I was thinking about not throwing the stream up anyway, but I figured, you know, I might as well. Perhaps it'll be nice to have in the background or something, but I don't know, I'm not getting anywhere. Good God, I'm frustrated. I need to do something else. I'm not gonna be getting anywhere like this. As much as I want to just do it. Right now I'm not in the state of mind. We've gotten very close. I've gained a lot of new insights and knowledge. I don't even know if I really want to go back to the boss gallery or if I'm just going to bash my head against Judgment Man. Because I feel like there's not much to practice with how random that fight is. I mean, yes, there is. There's definitely something to be said about Nerf, but I don't know. I'll call it a day right here. I need to clear my head. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. I'll be back at latest tomorrow with something more casual, something easier. We'll be doing some T2ID tomorrow with Pyro. Be there, be square. And I guess keep an eye out on YouTube, because I want to go back to this later in the day, and maybe I'll get it after I've cleared my head. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.